Yo, what's cracking everyone? Eric Ship 111 here, and in this video today we're going to once again look at some new things that you didn't know about in Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, once again, the guys over at Playground Games have been continuously surprised us with all these little bits and things sprinkled across the game for us to all discover. Now, some of us have figured out most of them and some haven't. So, in today's video, we'll be revealing 8 more new hidden secrets, Easter eggs, and glitches that you didn't know about in Forza Horizon 4. Number 1, the Porsche Macan Speedo. Alright, here we go again. It seems as though some of the cars in Horizon 4 just does not like to have its cluster read properly. We have quite a handful of cars that read inaccurate speeds, being off by approximately 10 kilometers per hour or so, but some are a little more, well, shall I say, interesting, and the new culprit is this, the recently added 2019 Porsche Macan. As you can see, once we accelerate to a speed of around 200 kilometers per hour, the Speedo just flips out for a split second before going back to normal. Remember, just not too long ago, the Mazda RX-7 did the exact same thing before Playground Games amended the bug. So I would predict that in this slight bug, it will also be fixed in an upcoming patch. Number 2, the McLaren Easter egg. With update 14 just recently being rolled out, we received 4 brand new cars coming into the franchise, and 2 of them was from McLaren, the 720S Spider and also the 600 LT. Now, this Easter egg is focused solely on the McLaren 600 LT, but it's not actually discoverable in-game, but rather the trailer that Forza and Playground Games released. This video I'm showing you is the release trailer featuring both the McLarens, and when I slow down the video, you can see the number plate that the 600 LT is sporting, which reads LT06MCL. Now, this number plate is currently registered and issued to a grey McLaren made in 2019, which is pretty much exactly what the Horizon 4 trailer shows. Not only that, we can see in many real-life 600 LT car review photos that a dark grey McLaren has the exact same matching number plates, which is a pretty cool Easter egg that Playground Games have added. I'm not sure if we go through all the trailers Playground Games have released on Horizon 4, we would probably pick out some more hidden Easter eggs that we have yet to discover. Number 3, cockpit view of the Integra. Okay, so in cockpit view, what we can see from our avatar is usually arms, hands, and occasionally the legs. Now, because there are so many moving parts in the cockpit view, we tend to really focus on the realism that the car tries to emulate, and also our character's animation through turning the steering wheel or shifting, whether it's a stick shift or paddle shift. Rarely do we ever focus on our character's legs, as a lot of the times we can't see them. But sometimes we can, and because for many it's not that significant, we don't notice small details like when you're driving the Acura Integra Type R, during a gear shift, you can actually see the left leg move, which of course is the leg that is depressing the clutch. I have noticed this for a while as I'm a huge fan of Integras, but I must say not all cars you drive have the leg clutch animation, even if it does have a proper manual gearbox. Number 4, a new barn find. So we all know as of right now there are a total of 15 barn finds currently in Horizon 4. But just recently, if you haven't gone over to the barn find tab, you will notice an extra car that has yet to be discovered. Now, this was only recently added in, and not a word from Playground Games has been revealed as to when or how we will be getting this barn find. Now, remember, just not too long ago, I made a video here in regards to 5 more secret barn finds on the map that have yet to actually be used, and I would strongly believe this will be one of them very soon. As to what car it would be, I'm not too sure, as barn find vehicles are usually quite old. However, with the recent leak of the Owens edition of the McLaren P1, it could very well be that car as the new hidden barn find, even though it's a relatively new car. But in all honesty, who exactly knows? But it is certainly exciting news that we will be receiving a brand new barn find vehicle in the coming near future. Number 5, Opus Meaning in the Festival playlist. I don't know if you would consider this as a small Easter egg, but I certainly would. If you head over to Winter in the Festival playlist, this entire season is dedicated to commemorate Forza Horizon 3, and as you can see under the weekly Forzathon challenge, it says Magnum Opus. Now the word opus goes all the way back to when someone over at Playground Games accidentally uploaded the developer's build of Forza Horizon 3 instead of the latest consumer build. This allowed us to get our hands on all the extra behind the scenes features that you wouldn't normally be granted in the final game. It's good to see Playground Games finding some humor in what is actually a pretty big mistake. Maybe they could accidentally leak the Horizon 4 dev build in the near future. Number 6, the Gables. Here's a small little bug that I can't believe I never noticed even in the very beginning, but when you unlock the first house called the Gables down here on the map, you will get to check out Forza Vista mode with the beautiful outdoor scenery as opposed to the Horizon Festival site. Now, if you wait long enough for the default camera views to pan around your car, you will notice one view that actually views the car from inside the house in a buggy way. You can see the window frames, and I can't believe Playground Games just left it. I'm not sure if this is a recent bug because this is your starting house in Horizon 4. I'm sure the developers would have noticed this, as this part of the game would most likely be one of the most played areas as part of their early testing phase. Either way, I would like to see this small little bug fixed. Number 7, Showcase Survivors. Alright, we are back with this showcase again, and I actually found this out on Reddit. So of course, this is the showcase with the Ford Fiesta going off-road and taking on a few motocross bikes. Now throughout the showcase event itself, you will notice that one by one, some bikers end up falling off or either getting into an accident, but you just keep on going. No medical attention was sought to these poor riders. As you can see, when I get into photo mode near towards the end of the showcase event, this poor fellow right here has had a horrific accident, crashing right into the tire barrier, and as I exit photo mode, you can actually drive around next to the rider. I certainly hope he's alright and will pull through. I guess this is possibly the darkest moment in Forza Horizon 4, and respect to all motocross riders out there. And number 8, the McLaren P1 Owens Edition. Now, I did mention this car earlier, but for those who didn't know, if you go and start a blueprint event and select custom cars, you will notice under the McLaren tab that there is this green McLaren P1 dubbed as the Owens Edition. Now, in terms of the performance of the car, it has the same actual figures as a normal McLaren P1, but the individual statistics have been increased, similar to the pre-order cars back in Forza Horizon 3. Now, if we look at this car aesthetically, we can see window stickers on it. On the side window, it says Owen, and on top has a banner to what I believe is the number plate that the car holds. Now, there has been leaks online as to what modifications can be done to this car, and it's safe to say it's vastly different to what can be done to the normal P1 in a much better way. The stickers on the window are not a feature we are getting in all cars, it's specifically just for that vehicle only, but from what I have read, I believe this P1 is a very special car with a deep meaning behind it. So I don't want to speculate as to the reason why this car was added to the game, but the developers will give us information on this car very soon, and possibly by the time you're watching this video, they may already have. So there we have it guys, 8 more new hidden secrets, Easter eggs and glitches that you may not know about in Forza Horizon 4. How many of these did you guys know, and are there any more interesting hidden secrets in Forza Horizon 4 that we may not perhaps know about? If there are, make sure to write it down in the comment section below. I do read them. Anyways, I hope you guys did find this video helpful and enjoyable. If you guys did, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button. That would really help me out. And also, if you would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 content just like this, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.